So here we are at 1710 Creedmoor. We are on a hill here. Brookline is one of Pittsburgh's more terrain and hilly / in areas mountainous parts of the city. So as you can see, you have your downhill there, your uphill there, lots of hillside with houses way up top, and just the terrain in general. And I'm gonna slide over and not get run over by a car. That would really not be conducive to me getting much work done today. So we're looking at the house. The roof isn't brand new. I put it midlife, 15 years, 20. Maybe closer to 15 probably. But again, I'm just ballparking from the condition of it. So you have your driveway here with your integral 1-car garage. You have a room for a second car here on the slope. If you have 2 smaller cars, you might even be able to squeeze 2 in here. And then you have a parking pad here. And if my wide car can fit there, you should be able to fit pretty much anything there and still be off the road. So you're not worried about your car getting hit or anything like that. Although looks like there are some neighbors who don't have as much space and park on the road and do okay with it. So neighborhood wise, houses are pretty well maintained. Newer siding with a stone facade. So as we head up into the house, you can see there's a little front porch here. Looks like it's about half shaded. So you could have a nice big, like 4-person porch table here very easily. Have some shaded spots and areas, maybe another chair here or 2 chairs and something over there. But enough room that you guys can relax and be outside if you want to be. Other than the road, it is a little more peaceful. We're not directly in town like we were with the last house. So you will have a little less, neighbor noise and traffic and everything. As we head into the house, you can see they've put down new vinyl flooring. You can tell the age of the house here. That's a marble windowsill. That is not common. That was an upgrade from houses, I'd say in the mid-20s through 50s. That was pretty common. That was like one of those little upgrades people did to houses just to have the convenience and or a little touch of luxury. Windows definitely newer here. I'd put it in a couple, 5 years old. New ceiling fan. This is kind of an open concept here. You go to your kitchen area here. Again, not huge, but countertop there, countertop here. You can see the backsplash there as well. Not fantastic. I'd put the workmanship at a B-. So it could be worse, could be better, but still pretty good. Again, newer windows, new sink with the extendable faucet head. You've got your updated piping, so flex pipe and PVC. Cabinets are new, soft close. The range looks pretty new. It is electric. And your microwave attached to your cabinets. And then you do have this open space. You could definitely put a nice 4 to 5 foot island here. They have the extra plugs too. So you could put an island here and have a ton more counter space. I mean, you could probably almost double your counter space from what you've got with just a very nice, like 4 to 5 foot island. And that's the basement. We'll get down there later. We have a bedroom here. So, not huge. Decent sized closet for the time frame the house was built. But if I stand in the corner and pan, you can see not huge. You get a bed, couple end tables. I mean, even like a queen size bed would pretty much be the room. I'd say here from where I'm standing to the wall is 8. And lengthwise, with without the closet cutout portion, 10, 11. Now it looks like the bathroom has been redone. Tile flooring, still new and shiny. Looks like the shower curtain they took down, but new fixtures for all of the faucet and shower head. Again, new windows, and again, a custom tile shower. So new tile floor, new tile shower, new new sink. This is a Formica countertop. Again, it might, or not countertop, but sink. It might look stone-ish or marble-ish, but it's Formica. You have your new faucets there. Piping has all been updated as well, so everything mechanically appears to have been modernized, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about for a while there. Second bedroom, you have your tub pipe access there. Standing in the corner, it's a little bigger, 10 by 10, if I had to ballpark it. Better size closet here too. You have not just like there, but it goes the whole way across the length of the room. And then the master bedroom. And again, bigger regular size closet, just pretty much what you see. Actually, the second bedroom might be the master. If I had to do this, I'd say it's 12 by, not to the doorway, but just to there. 12 by 9, 12 by 10. But you're always gonna have smaller bedrooms when you're looking at a ranch style home. Ranches, split entries, that's just what it is. If you really want something with bigger bedrooms, you want a 2-story. So now we'll head to the basement. As you can see, this is definitely a newer home, cinder block for the foundation. They did finish the floor down here, so you have a nice big entertaining room. Looks like they even have a platform here to have a wood burner. You can see the four bricks, 4 and a piece of a 5th brick there. And the more recent mortar, so it looks like they closed in the hole where the vent for the wood burner went outside. Looks like they do have a water softening system here as well. But this is big. I mean, if you decided to put, like, instead of a wood burner there, a TV stand and stuff, you could get a 3-person couch here easily. If you backed yourself up and put the couch in front of this doorway, you'll get a 3-person couch. You could have another chair over there, or like kind of freestanding there. So, I mean, there's definitely options. I mean, you could also put the TV on that wall. Couch here, it's not going to be a straight line, but it's an option. Or you could have this separated and put something on the wall there with a couch here or here. I mean, it's a huge open space, so you really have multiple ways you could do it. So we have a second bathroom down here. It is very tight. It's just a shower unit here with a detachable shower head and a toilet. No sink, so yeah, very efficient. Just that way, you don't have everyone sharing one bathroom. Somebody needs to use a bathroom, or 2 people need to get ready at the same time. You can do it. You don't have to, worry about, oh, I need to take a 5-minute shower. Furnace is a Bryant. That's a better than average brand. It is older, it's shorter. I'd probably put it's a 8+80, which means around 80 efficiency. So again, I'd put it in that 20 to 25 year range, although it looks very, very clean. No rust, no rust, no corrosion. A furnace, if it's maintained, they'll tell you they'll last like 25 to 30 years, but it's very, very, they can last a lot longer if you maintain them. My mother's furnace in her house is over 50 years old. Other than a thermocouple every 7 to 10 years, it does its job and keeps plugging along. Hot water tank looks like it was installed in 17, so 8 years old. That's also end of life. But again, I don't really sweat those. Give me a second here. I'm trying to look through the maintenance history. I mean, this goes back and says 08. Can't really read the handwriting. So, but I mean, if it was installed in 08, then it's not even 20 years old and you have even more time on it. But like I said, either way, I don't think you have to worry about anything at the moment. It looks to be in good shape. It looks to be running. It looks like it should run for a decent amount of time moving forward. On the block, I don't see a ton of, like puddles or anything that tells me there's water infiltration. Now it has been dry for a bit, so that could have, that could not be true. Oh, looks like we have a radon system here, which we've talked about before. So you know what that is. But at this point, the basement is pretty dry. It doesn't smell musty at all. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Now this door here will take us into the garage. Again, 1-car garage, but it is the length of the house, so it's extra deep. Car-wise, we'll probably stop here, I'd say at the furthest. So even with a big car, you should still have a few feet of storage. There's an outlet here, so if you wanted to have a chest freezer, like a deep freezer, you could have that back here. You could put a workbench here with all the pegs there already. Looks like somebody had a workbench here at one time. So you have some space to play with there, some storage, workspace, whatever, works best for you guys. And then over here, just a little bit of extra storage under the stairs. Furnace is there, 100 amp breaker box. Looks like there's still 2 open panels. So if you needed to, oh no. Okay, well, light helps because no, there's no open panels left. So if you needed to expand something, add something electrical, you'd be looking at either needing a sub panel or a bigger breaker box, but this is relatively new. Some newer wiring, some older cloth wrapped wiring there. So not optimal, but not the end of the world. It is grounded very heavily, as you can see. I actually see 2 different ground lines going out of it. But not seeing any, which this is built too recently for knob and tube, so I don't think you have to worry about that, but not terrible. The box is in great shape. Some of the wiring's older, but that's pretty typical here in Pittsburgh with the age of the house. So that's the house in a nutshell. Let me know what questions you have, if you have any interest, and I will be in touch. Oh, and this is walking around the side of Creedmoor, getting a look at the backyard. So new windows even here in the basement level. And for the area, actually a decently sized yard. Looks like there's a French drain system in place, and that's the clean out for it. But you've got maybe, I'd say 12 yards maybe of length here to the yard. Depth wise, it's rectangular, so less, maybe about 8 yards. Back side of the house, nothing spectacular. Block, brick. Maybe you could use some paint in some areas like there, but nothing major. Air conditioning unit, older, just like the furnace, probably the same time frame, but it is what it is. A home warranty would protect you from that, and it still looks in decent shape. It looks like they covered it. I don't see a lot of rust or corrosion on the interior, which is the part that matters. Now there is a, let me see, yeah, there's some big railroad nails there. Okay, so this is more, I thought this might have been a retaining wall and dropped off more drastically, but it's not too bad actually. Looks like they kind of used wood just to enclose the yard. Maybe at one point there were kids with balls, so at least there it might keep them from rolling down the hill. But that's the backyard. Like I said, you can see just woods behind you. Looks like there's a cart and such down the hill that somebody left there over time, so they, looks like they let their kids, somebody let their kids play down a little bit into the woods at some point in time. But trees aren't approaching the house, as you can see. Nothing near overhanging the roof, so you do have some shaded parts of the yard depending on the time of the day, but nothing that's causing excess wear or damage to your roof.